Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one on tap between America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, and the New England Patriots. With that, it's time for Super Bowl 54, and we'll send you now to Miami, standing by to call their fourth Super Bowl together. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Well, the road ends here. It has been a wild, often unpredictable 2019 season, and now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. You know, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past, and tonight we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Godden, along with the man who has had to stick with me all season long, Charles Davis. And Charles, the anticipation, the hype, the media coverage, all in the rearview mirror now. We can finally get down to playing some football.
Yeah, don't worry about that, partner. I'll ride or die with you anytime. You know that. But here's the best thing about this. Everyone talks about trying to keep things normal as they approach for Super Bowl. There is no such thing as normal. The pageantry, the hype, all of that is more intense than anyone could ever imagine. What you're trying to do is embrace it in one way and make sure it doesn't totally knock you off your game. That's why the night before the big one, teams often switch hotels, try and give those guys that last chance to breathe a little bit before they go out and play.
The first Super Bowl of a new decade, Super Bowl 54, is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Dak Prescott leading the Dallas Cowboys into the Super Bowl. And Craig Morton, Roger Staubach, Troy Aikman, and now Dak Prescott, the four Cowboy quarterbacks to start a Super Bowl. The other three, all Super Bowl champs. Now the question, can Dak Prescott follow in their footsteps? A first down throw for Prescott. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
You see me?
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And some strong running. 9 yards on the gain there, so from 2nd and 19, now we've got a 3rd and 10. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Prescott from the gun. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Here's Blunt. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complimentary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit...
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now Brady. And the pressure gets to him again. Tyrone Crawford in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And now following that sack, looks like we've got...
There you go. 53. Hey, kill.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal. Now Elliott get in for a Cowboy score with the first touchdown of this Super Bowl as his guys are...
Mike, round 80. Check, round 80. Come to my world. Hey, Alabama.
They start on the ground here with 1. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll run it here. This is James White.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Right back to him on first down. Oh, a second dosage. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Check 55 to Mike. Watch the back.
Play action. Now it's Brady. To Gordon, out left. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. To throw, it's Brady as they go to work on as a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Check 53's Mike.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe it.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over.
Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4.
On first down, Blunt. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
It's easy work and it's coming again.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Julian Edelman, his 2nd touchdown of this.
Number 53, Mike 53.
Hey, keep it up, keep it up.
Watch twist. Watch what he thinks.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score.
Touchdown.
What do you think?
Mike. 53 is the Mike.
Then we're going to 53.
Say.
What do you think?
They start on the ground with Elliott. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Check pass.
What do you think?
Looking to throw on second down. Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Check.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
All day, just like that. Just like that.
What do you think?
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. There he goes, Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 75 yards as his...
Wait, set. Play, 20.
Right there, 54 Mike.
Hey, here I come.
Hey.
They'll begin here with Blunt. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Brady. Open man is Gordon, complete. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Go.
Wait, set. Wait, 20.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I know he ain't got it.
They'll run on first down. Blunt. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Let's go.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And Brady's throw there incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Last stop.
Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
Here we go.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And that's complete. It's Watson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. 2 minutes even on the clock in the first half of Super Bowl 54. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Gordon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Here's Brady. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Touchdown, baby.
Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
Here we go. 480.
53 Mike.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
26.
Prescott on first down. And on the left side, he's got Witten. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. Throwing again on second down. Prescott. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
53. Record.
26.
Prescott completes it to Jason Witten. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing, Prescott. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Prescott to throw it. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Dante Hightower. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Here's Prescott. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On third down, it's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Wait, set. 53. 55.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
No, 66. Check. 72.
The final shot before half for Brady. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. So we've reached halftime here in the 2020 Super Bowl, Super Bowl 54. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. In the game you're watching, it's who else? Tom Brady with a strong first half. His 3 touchdown passes have his guys out in front as we hand things back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The never tedious halftime show behind us, and now it's back to football as we get going again in Super Bowl 54. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21.
Let's go.
The Pats at the line ready to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And to give this time to the tailback. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had.
You've got the list here if he gets another one and everyone behaves. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Wait, 20. You got tight. You got tight right there. Cover.
On second down, they'll run with White. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
If this was boxing, you think maybe they would have thought about stopping this one because this defense has been bruised, it's been battered, but this is why they keep the fight going, right? They just got done with a really nice play, showing they still got a little bit left, don't they?
Haven't had many plays that they can clip, put in the film room, and smile about, but hey, there's one.
Clip and save.
Rolling to his left. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down. So no problems moving the ball in the first half.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt
down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he's got this down to the 35. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Prescott finding Witten. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Elliott. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Here we go.
A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
Let's go, Heavy.
Let's go, Heavy. Let me what you got. What you got, Heavy?
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away, and it's second down. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel.
Go. Wait, 20.
They'll run on first down. Blunt. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. DeMarcus Lawrence. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now a give, right side. Blunt. There's the stiff arm. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
They're not ready for this. They still learn.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Throw over the middle, secured by Gordon. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41-yard line. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Mike 54.
They'll run again with Blunt. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. From the gun on third down, Brady looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And they're going to come up empty here on fourth down.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Tight end right. Tight end right.
You got three down.
They go to Elliott again. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Out. 3 down. Out.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 40 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now, there could be...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 14 yards.
Wait, that's 380. 72. Hey, Alpha.
Brady now on first down. And Watson has it right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Brady now on first down. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'll give it a shot.
Brady's throw there complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now, Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Now a pass dropped off here for James White. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
I'm going to hit you all.
New England on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 6. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And it's caught. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Josh Gordon, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this. To throw again on second down. Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on here to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get in the field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game. Overtime in a playoff game, awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only one period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
And here now the offense heading back out there. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They're set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he's into the end zone. Move over, James White. You've got a new rival for best finish to a Super Bowl.